Welcome back to the Kron Morning News. Before you head out this morning, we're checking on the forecast with Gail Ong. I know we're a lot quieter than we were at the start of the week. Good morning.
Good morning. We are quiet and we are chilly once again. You can see some patchy fog over here from this camera view from our Mount Tam cam, but here are the current readings. Now we have some 30s, widespread 40s across the board. Notice the inland communities are the coldest spots. We do have a frost advisory in place. We didn't have one yesterday and it was still frosty, so I definitely saw some frost on the car leaving for work this morning. So bring that jacket heading out the door, but towards the afternoon we will be warming up to the low 60s and mid 60s once again. So a very nice afternoon after a chilly start. Raina?
All right, let's get you moving out there.
Now, live from the Bay Area's local news station, this is Kron 4 News at 6.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us. I'm Daria.
And I'm James. We're waking up on this Thursday morning to cold temperatures once again.
Yeah, I don't, maybe I'm getting used to it. Maybe it's the jacket, either one. This is just another day of chilly temperatures. Gail, good morning.
It sure is. Good morning. And you know, this time we actually have a frost advisory unlike we did yesterday. And I definitely saw the frost on the car leaving for work this morning. So you may too, heading out the door. Just bring that jacket and bundle up. A live look from the East Bay Hills. Little patchy fog out there, but mostly clear. Widespread 30s and 40s this morning. So another chilly start of that frost advisory in place in our interior mountains and valleys. So our inland communities, the usual spots that are usually the coldest and the warmest. But we will be warming up to the 60s once again. So off to a chilly start, but very nice temperatures with sunny skies in the afternoon. Raina?
All right, let's get you moving out there. Hey.
Time now is 6:45. We are starting to see the sun come out. Beautiful sunrise this morning, and we are chilly once again. 30s in Santa Rosa, Concord, and Livermore, and 40s in Oakland and San Francisco. There's actually a frost advisory this morning, so you may see that on your car leaving for work today or wherever you're heading out. This is until 9 a.m. Those areas in blue. Winds are light today, and it's expected to remain that way throughout the rest of the day. And we have moderate air quality, so that lack of surface flow just keeps things stagnant. High pressure in control, low pressure down south. This is kind of a rinse and repeat forecast from now until the rest of the week. Dry conditions, mild conditions, sunny afternoons. Down in Southern California, we still have a red flag warning for the hills surrounding those fires down there until 3 this afternoon. Other than that, more favorable conditions towards the weekend. But in early next week, we are seeing another round of some offshore winds, not only in LA, but here in the Bay Area. So we're dry. Still dry. That's Thursday, Friday. And now this weekend, we could see the return of the marine layer and some patchy fog. So a nice cool down. That will be helping the firefighters in Southern California. Any moisture helps at this point. So that's the situation. Very quiet weather pattern. Today's daytime highs a little warmer in the mid to upper 60s, low 60s elsewhere. When will it rain? Well, long range forecast the next 6 to 10 days looks like we are below normal for precipitation. And I keep running the models. We could see rain maybe towards the end of the month, but we do look dry and we may be talking about some fire danger. Here's the 7-day forecast. Plenty of sunshine, but cold mornings. Raina?
Now, live from the Bay Area's local news station, this is Kron 4 News at 10.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us on a chilly Thursday. Gail is in for John. I'm Daria.
And I'm James. We got Raina on news this hour.
Yeah, actually a local famed cartoonist was just arrested. We'll talk more about what for. We'll get into that throughout the show.
All right, let's get back to that cold weather, which we've been in for a few days now.
Yeah, a chilly start. It's like a rinse and repeat forecast for the next couple of days. So we're in the low 30s. We actually had a frost advisory this time in our inland communities. That has since expired in the last hour. You can see we have blue skies out there, a little hazy though, so we do have some moderate air quality because of our weather pattern. And here are the current readings out the door. We're warming up now to the 40s and some widespread 50s, and we will continue to warm up. Plenty of sunshine once again in the afternoons, some nice 60s. We're talking mid to upper 60s in some of our warmest spots, so very nice day on tap. Back to you, James and Daria.
All right, a lot in it. It's not for the kids, right, James? Let's take a look at the weather before we go, Gail.
Yeah, you know, chilly mornings and afternoon sun. That's been the pattern, and it looks like we'll be in this rinse and repeat weather pattern for the next few days. A slight cool down the end of the weekend, but, you know, just bundle up in the morning, but it's very nice in the afternoon.
Gosh, it's still so dry, though, right?
Yes, and that's another thing, drying trend for the foreseeable future. I don't see rain, maybe for the next week or so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe the end of the month. We'll see.
Okay.
We keep checking.
Not complaining.
See you back here for Friday tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
We're off to a cloudy start. Time now is 5:14. So notice what's back. So not only clouds, but also some patchy fog out there over by the coast and the bay. So we're also chilly once again. We're in the 30s in Santa Rosa and 40s in Oakland and San Jose. And here's the temperature change the last 24 hours. So we're down 3 degrees and 5 degrees in places like Napa and Santa Rosa. We still have another frost advisory in place until 9 a.m. I saw the frost again this morning, leaving early for work. So you may too. Now that area of low pressure is moving inland, so it's not creating that strong pressure gradient with those strong offshore winds. High pressure will be in control, and that's going to bring us some quiet weather. So here's the Futurecast model. This is your morning drive. You notice this is 7 a.m. You see that fog roll in through the coast and the bay. We also have some moisture out there, so you could see some coastal drizzle over sometime throughout the morning and maybe the afternoon. We're mostly sunny in the afternoon, and then by the evening, that fog rolls right back in. So a lot of moisture here, and this is Saturday. You could see more widespread fog, and that should be the case Sunday, and that's going to help the situation in Southern California. Winds are still light, just a slight breeze. We have the onshore flow back, so that's going to bring us some moisture here, and we still have some moderate air quality in the forecast as well over the next few days, so just be mindful if you're sensitive to that. Daytime highs, we're going to notice a few degrees cooler in the 50s now in San Francisco. Along the beaches, same for you. Low 50s in some places, and we have mid to low 50s here along the peninsula, South San Francisco. Gets warmer towards the South Bay, so close to 60 degrees in Mountain View. And now you see the 60s in Santa Clara County, low 60s this time in San Jose. Yesterday was in the upper 60s, and the same for you in the Tri-Valley. So much cooler now, upper 50s and low 60s. But other than that, it's still going to be very nice. Will be mostly sunny, maybe a mix of sun and clouds, depending where you are. And here's the 7-day forecast. So partly cloudy from now until throughout the weekend and even early next week. Now we will see another chance of some strong gusty offshore winds early next week. So we're still fine-tuning that forecast, but a slight cool down by the end of the weekend, early next week. But we still will be waking up to some chilly mornings. Back to you, Raina.
All right, Gail, thank you for that. Let's get you rolling out.
Local news station. This is Kron 4 News at 6.
We did it. We made it to Friday. As if that's an accomplishment.
That's right.
But here we are. I'm Daria.
And I'm James. Yeah, hopefully the weekend works out well for you. Weather-wise, I think it'll be nice. A little chilly in the mornings, perhaps.
Suspense is killing me. Hi, Gail.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, we have a slight cool down this weekend. So a few changes. We have the return of the fog and some clouds, and temperatures will dip down a few degrees, and we have been experiencing a live look at SFO out there, and you know, other live cameras. We could see the fog roll in. So here is a better view of the Futurecast model. We do have moisture out there, so we could see some coastal drizzle this morning. Other than that, patchy fog throughout the coast and bay, and we should mix out by the afternoon. So we'll still see some sunshine. Current temperatures out the door. We're off to another chilly start, so we still have another frost advisory in our inland community. So you can see some low 30s out there in places like Santa Rosa and Livermore, and maybe the frost out as well. So out the door, same routine. Just have that jacket handy. In the afternoon, though, we'll be cooling down to the 50s this time and low 60s for daytime highs. Rita?
All right, thank you for that, Gail.
6:29, another chilly morning. You know what? I'm getting the hang of this. It's called winter.
Yeah. I wish we had a little rain, though, but
Yeah.
I guess that's not in the forecast. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning. You know, rain is in the long-range forecast towards the end of the month, but we will remain dry and quiet for the next couple of days here. So we also have the fog back, and we are seeing some moisture out there. So live look at SFO. It's pretty quiet there. Here's the Futurecast model. You can maybe see some coastal drizzle this morning, but other than that, some patchy fog along your morning drive. We start to see the sun come out in the afternoon, and here are the current readings out the door. We're still chilly in the 30s. We have another frost advisory in the usual areas inland, so keep the jacket handy once again. And daytime highs will be slightly cooler than it was yesterday. So we're talking mid to upper 50s and low 60s. Raina?
All right, Gail, thank you for that.
Live from the Bay Area's local news station, this is Kron 4 News at 8.
Good morning, and thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday. But don't hang out. You got to get moving, right? You got to go to work. I'm Daria.
And I'm James. Grab the jacket before you step outside, though. It's once again a chilly start.
Yeah, we're not quite to the weekend yet, Gail.
Yes, we are starting off chilly once again and cloudy. That is new. We've been mostly clear this past week in the mornings, but let's take a live look over at SFO. We see a mix of sun and clouds there, and here are the current readings out the door. Widespread 30s, some 40s, warming up to the upper 40s in places like Berkeley, but you still have some 30s in Concord and Santa Rosa. We have a frost advisory for the next hour, so keep the jacket handy once again, and then we will be warming up in the afternoon with some sunshine. You may see some clouds out there, but temperatures today will be a little cooler than yesterday. Back to you, Raina.
All right, Gail, thank you for that. We'll start off
Now, live from the Bay Area's local news station, this is Kron 4 News at 10.
Good morning and a happy Friday to you. I'm Daria.
And I'm James. We've got weather and traffic to follow this hour, and headlines, too. You're on news.
Yeah, that's right. We'll talk about TikTok, facing a federal ban. We'll talk about what that means for you coming up.
Time is running out, maybe, so we'll keep our eye on that. Also, we're waiting for winter to return in the form of rain. That hasn't happened, but the cold's been here all week.
It has been chilly, hasn't it? And that should stick around, but we also have the return of the fog and clouds this morning. So you can expect that this weekend, and that was the coast, and now you see that's a similar view over by the East Bay, but the sun is expected to come out in the afternoon. We will be in the 50s and 60s for our daytime high, so just a few degrees cooler today. Back to you.
Thanks a lot. Now, if you're interested, and the weather's looking pretty good for dog walking, just bundle up.
It sure is, and exactly. Bundle up in the mornings, cold and cloudy in the mornings, and sunny afternoons. We'll stay in this drying trend for a while now, but rain not this weekend, maybe next weekend.
So, yeah, how confident are you?
You know, it's still 10 days out, and that is the first time I'm seeing the rain pop up on the models.
It's been a
Fingers
while.
crossed.
So we'll see. Fingers crossed, yeah.
Tahoe could use the snow.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Great.
All right,
So that'd be nice.
That's it for now. We hope you have a great weekend.
Yep.
Bye.
See you on Monday.